I'm back with Lance Frey from Betteridge Jewelers this lovely Friday morning. Lance,
Good
how
morning.
you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
I love these segments. These are my favorite.
Good. I like that too then.
All right, so tell me, Lance, first let's do a little bit of history about Betteridge. Tell me about the jeweler.
Betteridge, we have been around since 1895, and we started in New York City. And early 1900s, we moved to Greenwich, Connecticut, and that is where our home store is, our large store there is, and all the Betteridge family still lives there in Greenwich, Connecticut.
So cool.
It is very cool. Beautiful place. I was just there last week. So, and now we also have a location in Vail, we have a location in Aspen, and we have a location in Palm Beach as well.
Oh,
so
great places to
great
shop
places
for jewelry.
To shop. We have an amazing collection of watches, amazing assortment of jewelry, some designer jewelry, a large assortment of estate pieces as well. We carry a lot of our watches that we carry. Panerai, Rolex. Today I brought a few of my favorites, two of my favorites probably that we actually have in the store right now.
Okay, I'm so excited. So tell me what we have here.
Okay, so here we are. So this one here, the first one, this is a company that does an amazing timepiece. They're based out of Italy.
Okay.
This is a Panerai piece, and this is the 1950 Luminor. One of my favorite collections is very recognizable, the aesthetic on it. You see this one has the covered crown, which is really, immediately you recognize this piece. Now, why do I love this piece? This has a lot packed into this little timepiece right here.
All right, let's hear it.
It has 2 time zones, so it has a GMT. So right now, it's reading 8:30 and it's also reading 12:30. So the traveler can actually see the 2 time zones, maybe when they're on business or at home.
Okay.
We have a second sub-dial in there, so you can see the second hand. We have a date, and one of the cool things I think is on this one as well is the power reserve. You can see that there's a tiny little dial in there that reads that this one has a 72-hour power reserve.
Okay.
So when you wind this and set this in the morning, you can take that power up to. So when you feel like your watch is getting down, give it a few winds, bring it right back up.
So it's kind of a really traditional classic watch, but it's almost kind of has the tech stuff going on there.
And that is truly what watches are about. I mean, what they're called complications, and when this one has several complications in it, this one has several complications in it.
Okay.
And anytime you add something like a moon phase or a GMT, something like that, it's called a complication.
Wow.
So they become that much more interesting. So
cool. And then is this the women's version?
So this is actually a 38 millimeter. So it's interesting because men and women are definitely wearing these different timepieces. Absolutely.
Cool.
So this one here, amazing story with this company, A. Lange & Sohn. They're out of Germany. They started in the early 1800s. They've already celebrated their 200th anniversary. In World War II, the building was completely demolished. The company was gone. And actually then in the 1990s, they came back and are now one of the most sought-after watch companies in the world. This one is called the Grand Lange 1.
It's gorgeous.
It is beautiful. This one is really cool. They're known for their large date. To get a date this large on a timepiece is really interesting, and this one here is probably the recognizing feature on this one. This one also has a power reserve. It also has a second hand and a moon phase, which is cool because now, once that thing is set, it is set for up to 3 to 5 years, and it will go with the phase of the moon. Does actually match the phase on your watch.
Wow.
Yeah. So very cool. It's done in
cool.
18 karat rose gold, a beautiful brown alligator strap, which you really maybe can't see well there. But
very cool. Thank you so much, Lance. And where can people find these pieces?
So we are in the Solaris complex, right next down on the main level and on the lawn, right next to the lawn.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for letting me look at this gorgeous stuff. Let's check in with Mark on the weather in Vail.